Good evening, this is Chicago Pinot. You can't see me because I'm behind the camera right now, but I've got Amelia Ceja and Pedro Ceja, the owners of Ceja Vineyards, on camera. You could see them. It's a little dim in here, but you can't see me because I'm working the picture right now, but I've got some great questions for them. They've been in town all week promoting their lovely Napa Valley wine. I'm going to try to step into the picture right now and ask them a couple questions. So welcome to Chicago.
Oh, we're delighted to be here.
Great. Tell me a little about the history of Ceja while I try to scooch you into the picture here.
Absolutely. Well, Pedro and I, together with his brother, Arnaldo and Marta, founded Ceja Vineyards back in 1999. We released our wines in 2001. However, we've been wine growers since the early 80s. We're immigrants from Mexico. We came here in the late 60s. We started working in the vineyards as children, and now we have one of the most respected brands in the country.
Terrific. How long have you been available here in Chicago?
Just since this Monday.
Just this Monday, okay.
Our wines were available here in the past, but we took a little hiatus, and now we are back, and we're delighted with a lot of excitement to be here in this market.
Great.
We recognize that Chicago is a great market, and we look forward to a number of visits.
Well, we're happy to have you. Now, you were in town to do a number of tastings for restaurants and store representatives this week.
That is correct.
And we actually participated in a trade tasting with Fine Vines, who is a distributor, on Monday. And then both Pedro and I were divided, so we could go, cover the largest amount of territory to be on-premise and off-premise.
Okay. Now, do you find it's a little different vibe when you're meeting folks at a trade event as opposed to a consumer event?
Yes, it's a totally different experience. On a trade event, all of the guests really wanted to delve deep into what we do, very culturally, logically, the history, and trade events and consumer events. It's a lot. The questions are different, and we just want to share briefly what our wines are all about, and rather than go into detail about agriculture.
Do you find that consumers aren't as curious about that, or do you find that you kind of just want to focus on different things when you talk to them?
Consumers are equally interested and curious. However, their interest is more about the enjoyment.
Okay.
They want to take it home and pair it with a lot of food.
Sure.
From the trade, you will find that there's an interest as how they can distribute, sell, market them.
Okay.
So the focus, yes, it is on the wine, but each one takes it from different table. One is direct, pure enjoyment. The other one is the opportunity of doing business.
Sure.
And how they're going to be able to use our story to sell the wine.
Okay.
Wine is the consumer, the tastings for consumers, they are the end consumer.
Right.
While for the trade, they're not the end consumer. They still are going to sell the wine to their guests and restaurants.
All right, can you tell us a little about the wine in our glass right now? Let's do a little cheer for the camera. Hi, Mom. What are we drinking here?
We are tasting red blend, Pinot de Casa. It's a wonderful, very unique wine. In fact, that was fascinating how a lot of the store owners and restaurateurs, they were amazed that we were utilizing Pinot Noir as a blending component. And
that's pretty rare.
It is quite rare.
But it does happen.
But it does happen, and in fact, this is one of our most popular wines, and really making a sustain wines.
So, what is the blend? What's the percentage?
Is 40, 40, 20, Pinot Noir, Syrah, and Cabernet.
Okay.
The reason that we like to use this the Pinot Noir as a blending component is because in the background you have that beautiful spiciness.
It's beautiful, yeah, definitely.
And the wonderful cherries, and I believe that with these spices and the Pinot Noir, think of it as you are tapping where you complementing the dish that you are enjoying. So it's a wonderful wine
Sure.
with a broad range of.
What are some ideal food pairings for this wine?
One of my favorite is actually chilaquiles, a breakfast
Oh,
dish.
okay.
Well, we call this
It's a Mexican traditional.
Sure.
breakfast dish.
like vino de casa literally means wine of the house, and we call our Ceja vino de casa our breakfast lunch and dinner wine because do you need a reason to sip it? No, it's so approachable, and I mean on a late Sunday morning, chilaquiles, huevo rancheros, fire roasted tomatillo salsa and chips, yum. I mean it's very it's a
Definitely.
wine that will really complement pretty much everything from the first course to dessert.
Now, I want to say a word how this came together. It actually came together only about an hour ago, sports fans.
Yes.
Through Twitter, I follow Amelia on Twitter, and I was actually at another event this evening, and we were able to pull this together with about an hour's notice. Hi, thanks for watching Chicago Pinot, chicagopinot.wordpress.com. And so I'm guessing for you folks that Facebook and Twitter et al. Are great tools for you to get one-on-one with your customers.
I love it. I actually met a future restaurateur who's already been in the Chicago scene for a while, and I connected with her, and she's going to carry 5 of our 6 wines that we now have on the market, and it's all through Twitter.
Sure.
And
Do you know her name? Do you want to give it a plug?
yes, Elizabeth is Mendes Musings. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. We love Elizabeth on Twitter, and I know about her project. So
Yes. Isn't
let's
it
all
exciting?
toast to Miss Elizabeth and her project. I think it's a good wine to start with, Elizabeth. So good choice.
But social media has played a major role in Ceja Vineyards having a huge online presence.
Okay.
We love it. I mean, not only do we use Facebook and Twitter, but we also use YouTube extensively. So
Excellent.
please check out our very short videos. They're quirky from like butt break to
Okay.
what-
That could be on my test. I better look at that one.
Yes.
I got my sommelier test in May, so I better look at that one.
Well, bud break obviously is at the beginning of the next cycle. Basically, is the birth of vintage
from dormancy.
2011 or any particular year.
So it should be coming up.
Oh, it is coming
It's
up.
happened.
It's happened already. Okay.
In fact, the growth of the Pinot Noir and Chardonnay vineyard by now is probably 5 to 6 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, so right now it's like a baby. You need to be very careful.
Okay.
The frost protection and so on.
It's when the grapes come out or awaken from dormancy,
Alright.
and so it begins a new cycle of a new vintage. There's actually a really cool article in the Napa Valley Register that I get Google alerts that we're actually in it.
Okay.
Armando in the vineyards and actually some pictures.
If you could email me that, I'll link to it in the blog.
Oh,
If people would like to read
very
about
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright, so tell me what other grape varieties you work with besides this particular blend of Pinot Cab and Syrah.
Our vineyards are located in both counties, Napa Valley and Sonoma Valley.
Okay.
We farm 113 acres,
Okay.
and then we use a few others. In this acreage, we have a Chardonnay, Pinot Noir,
in Carneros.
and Carneros.
Okay.
Merlot also in Carneros. And in the affiliation of Sonoma Coastal, they have the Sauvignon Blanc, Syrah, Pinot Merlot as well,
Okay.
Pinot Noir, Chardonnay.
Do you do any other really esoteric blends besides this one?
Yes, we do.
We make a Vino de Casa White, that is Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, and 3 white rum varietals, Marsanne, Roussanne, and Grenadier.
okay.
Really yummy. And we're also just released sparkling wine because growing Pinot Noir and Chardonnay from Carneros, the ideal location for Pinot Noir.
Sure.
And Armando Ceja, who's Pedro's younger brother, who's both a vineyardist and winemaker, he also has a lot of experience with working with a wonderful winemaker for Sparkling Winehouse. So it's a lot of fun.
Do you use the champagne method to make
Yes.
that wine?
The method champenoise, and we make a brut, a black
the quantity of each one of these varietals or blends, they're very limited. I mean, altogether, we produce approximately 7 to 9,000 cases.
Altogether,
All-
of everything.
Altogether,
Okay.
everything.
That's really small sports fans.
And so these are definitely unique wines produced in local quantities. That's how we approach this way of performance.
Very focused on this. Our whole philosophy about our wine production is about making wines that are just good by themselves, that blend with food. And food that, all the food that we love, which is Mexican, Middle Eastern nations, so it's not just Mediterranean or French, but there are so many other styles of cuisine that we have. And these are balanced, low alcohol, nice acidity. They're great wines with food and good by themselves.
Can you say what the alcohol is on this one?
Or in general, all of the wines that are above 40%, I believe the first one is 13.7.
13.7. Can you tell some of the stores where we'll be able to find these wines?
Well, today I visited a few mostly restaurants, but we did visit Schaefer.
Okay, that's in Skokie.
And yesterday we visited more stores, but I sort of like put them in the back of my mind because I'm going to send them a thank you note. And it was crazy because I collected about 25 different cars, but they will be available. There is a restaurant on a pond. I don't remember on the pond. It has the word pond in it.
Okay.
I feel
We'll look that up. We'll follow up with the vineyard, and we'll get some names and locations for these wines. So let me ask you your future plans while I get back to the camera here. What are you working on for 2011?
Well, this year is a very exciting year for us. We've been planning and we've been in the process of the permits, construction plans to build our production in one of our vineyards. In fact, the vineyard where our Chardonnay comes from, we have been approved a 20,000 case winery.
Mission style winery.
Mission style. I mean, the mission style comes because of our heritage. And, so it will be a beautiful winery, in my opinion, that's going to fit perfectly in the Napa Valley. And beforehand, an open invitation for the entire state of Illinois to come and visit us when you find yourself in Napa Valley.
Well, next time I'm visiting Napa, I definitely want to visit you.
You must. And we will also, actually, in addition to our Carnero location, which will be mission style, we have a commercial kitchen. Our focus is going to be in educating about, food and wine pairing, cooking demos, and obviously in showcasing our wines. But we also have a tasting salon in downtown Napa. It's also an art gallery. It's beautiful. We invite everyone to come and visit our restaurant, Bistro Sabor, where we serve contemporary Latin American street food just down the street. And we're also launching a microbrewery in Sonoma. So we're very, very excited. And
Excellent.
So please come and visit. Check our website. Follow us on Twitter. And we are very grateful for you to invite you.
Well, thank you very much. Our guests today, Amelia and Pedro Ceja from Ceja Vineyards. So this is Chicago Pinot signing off. Remember, friends don't let friends drink bad Pinot.